Good morning, everyone. How y'all doing? Hope y'all having a wonderful day. Give me 1 second, you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to rush so I can get my show out. And I got to get my ass in the office today. But I'm going to go in after I finish my show. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. Let me get my settings right here. And I'll be right with you. Oh. All right. Boom. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Who we got? I see my top flight Maya Tiffany is in the building. My other top flight Truth is here. Good morning. Good morning, Deborah Johnson. Good morning, Kim Naughton. Lorraine Tyler is here. SD Warren is here. Easter Washington is here. Immaculate Davis is here. Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are having a wonderful hump day, honey. We're almost there. We're halfway through the week. Praise the Lord, right? But let's get into our show. Let's jump on in. Hey, Bridget J. Thanks for being here. Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Hey, Nikki P. I see my other top flighters in the building. Hey, Rose. What's up, Rose? Ophelia, good morning. I see you, Terry. Every time I try to get started, we get, hey, Felicia. Hey, Felicia. Hello, everyone. Okay, good morning, everyone. Let's get started. All right, we do not have a long show. But I'm going to give you guys topics this morning. Of course, I will be back a little bit later today. So you guys, please keep your notifications on so you guys will know when I go live. Okay. I'm going to get my show out so I can get my ass out of here and get to work. Okay. All right. So shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Federal employee who did background checks for ICE is arrested, you guys, in an SEX trafficking sting. Let's get into this. Ciao.
Mr. Rashad Johnson, out of Maple Grove. This is the most disturbing arrest that we've had here. He is a backgrounder for ICE, Homeland Security, and federal agencies. So when you're getting your security clearance, this is one of the guys that does your backgrounds, which is kind of scary. So we locked him up. And I think if you're going to be, these people get access, they get a high security clearance, right? Because again, for all the ICE agents, Homeland Security agents, and people getting security clearance, this is one of the people that does the backgrounds. And you come here trying to purchase sex. Wow. We locked him up. I don't think he's going to be passing a background check no time soon. Jonathan Flores, 20. Mr. Rashad.
Now, it says that Bloomington, Minnesota police say a human trafficking sting led to 30 arrests after an undercover operation that started on February the 4th. Now, among those taken into custody is Rashad Johnson, a man investigators say held an important position as a federal employee, allegedly responsible for hiring ICE agents. Now, Police Chief Booker Hodges confirmed the arrest on Tuesday, which was yesterday, calling the outcome of the sting both significant and deeply troubling. These are people who we got over us, right? It said that this is the most disturbing arrest that we've had here. Said that he is a backgrounder for ICE, Homeland Security, and federal agencies. That's a great job. I don't know how he effed that up. Okay, I know he's getting paid some really good money to do that. When you're getting your security clearance, said that this is one of the guys that does your backgrounds, which is kind of scary, right? Being the person that does background checks for ICE, of all things, then being involved in this is insane. So he was also involved in a trafficking sting as well. I'm not sure why he wanted to mess this good job. That's a good job. All right. So he is currently serving time. You know, with trafficking, honey, they will give you a lot of time for that. So not sure why you fucked up a Homeland Security job doing some damn trafficking. Yeah, but that's what's going on there. Let's continue on. Now, we talked about the Epstein files on yesterday. We got an update. Just going to blow y'all wig completely off. So if you ain't got no glue under there, honey, I'm sorry for you. All right, so sorry. Shout out to DL Hughley, because that's why I saw it on his page. Epstein files reveal Jeffrey Epstein ordered 330 gallons of sulfuric acid, you guys, in 2018. Now, why would one need sulfuric acid in terms of or unless they're trying to get rid of something, right? You want to get rid of something very, very quick, because we know when sulfuric acid hits something, it just makes it be like disappeared. It burns it up, right? Immediately. So I feel like maybe some bodies, allegedly. Okay. Didn't I tell you guys about when I saw the document, I saw a video where Epstein had on his island in his home, where there was like this hole in the floor with this like the secret door with this lock on it, where it was said that maybe some people were being thrown under there. I don't know, because it's surrounded by shark infested waters. But could it be that he was ordering all of these gallons of sulfuric acid to probably help get rid of some bodies or something? Okay, I'm just saying hypothetically, because why would you need that much sulfuric acid? 330 gallons, that's a lot, right? That's a very dangerous fluid as well. So they said the sulfuric acid ordered sparking disposal theories. So you are disposing bodies, it sounds like. That's why his ass ain't probably here no more. Because there's a whole lot of stuff other than the trafficking situations, right? So maybe some people who were found unalive, and they were getting rid of these damn bodies with this damn acid, right? Now they said that probably, according to Kivid Insider, it says that probably coincidence that on the very day that the FBI opened a child sex trafficking investigation into Epstein in 2018, he ordered multiple drums of gallons of sulfuric acid to be delivered to the island. Why is that? This is the documents here, you guys. So this is not just some shit that's made up. These are the documents right here showing the order for this sulfuric acid, okay, to be ordered to sent to Epstein's island. Ain't that some crazy shit? Now it says that breaking news, Epstein files reveal Jeffrey Epstein ordered sulfuric acid in 2018, likely used to dissolve bodies of children. Y'all see this? Why? This is the wire transfer form from LSJE LLC. It gives the address here. As you guys can see here, that was on 12/06 of 2018. Gemini something systems LLC. It's kind of small, I'm sorry, you guys. From SunTrust Bank. And it has here something gallons of drums of sulfuric acid with fuel. Why would one need that? What would he need that for? Right? That's a whole document, you guys. A wire transfer form for some damn sulfuric acid. And they're saying it is likely used to dissolve bodies of children. So were they unalive? Were they actually abusing these children and then unaliving them and then using this acid to cover up? This is weird, right? Here's another wire transfer form. Look at that. Let's see. It says that 6.55 gallon drums sulfuric acid with fuel and insurance charge for transport, materials for conductivity, probes, replacement pH and cable, RO paint. I don't know what that is. Again, that's on 12/6 of 2018. So as you guys can see here, there's a lot of shit going on. And Trump, with your name being mentioned 38,000 times, I'm willing to believe you know something about this sulfuric acid. Okay, I'm sorry. You know something about some of the shit that's going on. Wire transfers. And then too, I read yesterday that while Trump was trying to say that he didn't really finagle or fool with Epstein like that, Epstein introduced Melania Trump to Trump, President Trump, right? Epstein, I'm gonna say it again, Epstein introduced the two of them together. That's how Trump met Melania. Okay, that is how Trump originally met Melania, because he was introduced to her through Epstein. So you guys were seen in several pictures together before Melania became first lady. I know there's several pictures of her out there with like thongs on. She was dressed like a dominatrix, like she was something else. Like she was very much so sexually exploited, if you will, in several pictures out there. But she definitely was introduced to Trump by Epstein. So for him to try to disconnect himself from this person because of all the things that's been brought out in these Epstein files, and now we hear that your name, according to yesterday, which I told you guys, 38,000 times your name was mentioned. And now we're hearing today about the sulfuric acid being shipped to the Epstein Island, possibly to get rid of children's bodies or bodies, period. Weird work, right? Epstein and Trump, yeah. All right, let's get into this next topic. You guys can sound off on that as well. That seemed a little sus, right? That seemed a little sus. Shout out to the 119 watching. So I told you guys like a week ago, maybe, this lady who her name is Tamika Good. She's an alleged squatter that was in a $2.3 million home in Bethesda, Maryland. You guys, she was arrested and taken into jail. And she also was accused of stealing cars, luxury cars, and trying to live this luxurious lifestyle. But she got caught because she was posting this on social media, trying to flex her lifestyle when it was really stolen. So you were squatting in someone else's home and you were driving around in stolen luxury cars. And she got caught. They did arrest her. She did spend, I think they said 90 days in jail. But let's get into this because she's out now. They said, according to Garin Collins Media, said that she's back at it. Tamika Good, an alleged squatter of a $2.3 million mansion in Bethesda, Maryland, was released from jail after only 12 days. Now, I read somewhere else that she spent 90. So y'all need to get y'all information correct. Now, said that her attorney spoke out in an exclusive interview about how Good obtained squatter rights to the sprawling estate where she lives once again. So she went back, since she's out of jail, she went back to the same property that she got arrested for being in the first place. Like, you didn't learn shit the first time, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get into the interview because this is her in the green pants, child. She just don't give absolutely no dams, okay?
Get out my face.
Ma'am, why are you in a $2.5 million property?
After months of delays, Good was convicted on all counts on January 22nd, sentenced to 90 days in prison. Pollard continues to face extradition for multiple vehicle theft-related crimes in Pennsylvania. 11 days later, Good was released on appeal on February 2nd after posting a $5,000 cash bond. Activities at the house started again soon after her release. For days, a woman wearing similar shoes and green pants was seen moving in and out of the alleged Bethesda squatter home. We spoke with Alex Webster about his client.
Look, there's a question. It's really the number one question on everybody's mind. How would your client, Ms. Tamika Good, get inside a $2.3 million property?
Cut. I don't know if I can answer that. Allegedly. Can I cut?
What kind of lawyer is this, first of all? So you don't know your rights and what you can and cannot do in an interview. If you can cut or not answer questions, okay, you could just say, I decline to answer this question. Next question. That's how you do that. I ain't even an attorney and I know that, right? If you choose not to answer a question in an interview, just say, I decline to answer. Can we move to the next question? He looking around for somebody. You're an attorney? Damn.
We're rolling. We're rolling, my friend. Yeah.
This is crazy. Oh my God.
All right, can you re-ask the question?
Sure, absolutely. So the number one question on everybody's mind is how your client, Ms. Tamika Good, got into a $2.3 million property.
Well, Ms. Good did her research. She found out that a certain property was under the control of a certain group, and that there was a title issue. Due to the title issue, she was able to assume the property under squatters' rights.
So in Maryland, there isn't a particular squatter right. Am I missing something?
Well, it's not a particular squatter's right, but it's known as squatters.
Get out my face.
This is a clear definition of when your fucking lawyer need a lawyer, because he don't know what the hell he doing, obviously. Why take you that long to say, can you, and even with them re-asking the question, if you don't want to answer the question, again, you say, I decline to answer. Can we move on to the next question? Okay, for whatever reason. She's already been convicted of the shit, so you could have went ahead and answered the question. She's been convicted. She's gone to a court and she's been convicted and spent time in jail and took her ass right back to the same place that she was convicted of breaking into and squatting in. All states have squatter laws, at which she broke this and she took her ass right back there, and she's going to be extradited to other states for other crimes that she's committed in relation to luxury car theft as well. So she's a whole hot ass mess out here. So I'll keep you guys updated as we get more updates on that as well. Let's continue. Y'all favorite person, honey, Clarissa Shields, instead of her focusing on her boxing matches coming up, now she's coming after content creators. Let's see what her crazy ass got to say. Pap, can you please come from upstairs and come downstairs and get her? if you're upstairs, or maybe you're out with Remy, because that's the rumors that's been going on here for quite some time now. Maybe you're out to lunch or buying Remy another nice little fur jacket. I don't know. But Clarissa seems to have a lot of time to be on the internet going after content creators and everybody else. So let's get into it.
Bloggers, content creators, they can make hundreds of different videos, but none of their videos get no views unless it's about me. If the video about me, they got all these views. So they need me to make money, but they're making videos saying that I ain't. Oh, I'm a crash out. I'm just so sad. I'm doing so bad in life. If I've blocked you, because I know that they're gonna be on here watching this, screen recording this, who gives a fuck? If I blocked you already on everything, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and you don't like me, why do you keep making videos about me for? Y'all are some stalkers. Yes. Y'all some stalkers. And then y'all keep stalking, making the fake videos. You made a video and said that I did the skincare mask wrong, and I'm just doing this because Pap isn't here, and I'm just so sad and this and then. It was like, how did you get that out of me doing a skin mask routine? An overnight mask. What made you even mention Pap? You know what? This is what I want to say to anybody who didn't know about me before Pap, because I had over 1 million followers before I got with Pap or whatever, but it seemed like the bloggers and the haters or whatever, like they really became like invested in me after I got with Pap. How about y'all, if y'all came because I got with Pap and y'all so mad about us being together, how about y'all just go? Fake bloggers, content creators.
At the end of the day, I'm sorry to bring it to your attention, Clarissa, but we make you relevant, dear. No one gave a fuck about who you were prior to you being with Papu. I mean, you were a great fighter, yes. But in terms of your social life and people reporting on you and talking about you, I feel like you give content creators and other social media outlets commentary to talk about you because you keep doing stupid shit on social media. And when you do stupid shit, that gives me commentary, and I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna make a bag off of you every fucking time because you constantly continue to put your foot in your own mouth and you look stupid. Every time Remy do something, you watching her. So talk about why we talking about stalking. Talk about why you stalking Remy. Okay, talk about why Remy had to go live and say that she now gets her clothes exclusively done because she tired of people biting off her. She talking about you. Okay, I showed you guys a video the other day. Every time Remy got something on, why is it so coincidental that your outfits are now starting to look like Remy? Your hairstyles are looking like Remy. You still wearing them Church of God in Christ slingbacks with all your cat suits. We saw that. We already pointed that out. But at the end of the day, you didn't know how to dress prior to Papoose. And I don't know if he told you need to step your game up because, you know, when he step out, the Papoose is always looking immaculate. But you, not so much. At the end of the day, if anyone is stalking, girl, it's you. You are stalking us to see what we're talking about. Because how you know what content creators are talking about unless you're watching, right? It amazes me how people always like to say someone is stalking them. But how do you know exactly what a person or content creator, since that's who you called out, how do you know what we're talking about or if we're talking about you unless you're stalking our pages, right? That's weird to me. That's just weird to me. I don't know. Like, I feel like you should have some other things to do. It gives that you don't have a life and that you're very much so invested in us, more so than we are in you. You are a public figure. And if and when you decide to go online and act stupid, that is our job as content creators to get content. You are our content when you chose to become a public figure. So now that we've educated you on why the fuck we talk about you, maybe go see if Pap is still upstairs. Okay, moving right along, girl. See how we cleared you on up out of there? Goodbye, girl. Let's wave you away. All right, let's get into some Diddy news. Yeah, we had to take it there with her because she is so ignorant. I'm sick of her slow ass. I mean, I feel like she was born with a fucking helmet on with the chin strap attached. Moving right along, girl. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. All right. So Diddy, you guys, Diddy might be in some trouble. He might get some more time because he's doing the fucking most, right? So Diddy seemingly tried to conceal funds, you guys, ahead of his arrest. I think he knew his arrest was coming with his trafficking and all of this. Once Homeland Security and everybody bust up in his house, I think he knew they found some stuff. And he was really trying to conceal funds and things that he knew they were going to freeze his funds because of those funds being used allegedly for trafficking and inappropriate situations, okay? It said that he reportedly took $100,000 in cash for club gigs and directed it to his mother's company. Now, I've already told you guys, according to several artists that were signed through Bad Boy and have come through Bad Boy, the Locks and other artists also talked about it. Mace, rapper Mace, talked about Diddy hiding money within his mother's company to avoid being sued by other people, because there's been several artists that's tried to sue Diddy and come for Diddy, but most of his businesses, his money, accounts, and things like that are in his mother's name. So if people are trying to sue him, you can't get him because his shit has been put in his mama's name. It's a very smart move, but it could cost you, Diddy, with the government trying to get at you for illegal findings. You've been, you've been found guilty of a few things. All right. And a lot of this money stuff has also been attached to these crimes. So let's get into it. So according to Jasmine Brand, Diddy appeared to take unusual cautious steps, financial steps rather, in the months leading to his arrest, according to Page 6. Shout out to them. The outlet reports that the Bad Boy founder made a paid appearance at Miami's M2 nightclub in 2023. Now, collecting a $100,000 fee entirely in cash. Now, it says that the payment was allegedly directed to a company named after his mother, Janice Combs, who was 84 at the time. I feel like Janice Combs need to go down, because I feel like she's involved in a lot of Diddy's illegal activities as well. She knows about it, and she's also helping to hide a lot of the shit that he's been doing as well. Okay. With your fucked up wig. The documents show the appearance took place on May 4th during a race week kickoff party tied to Formula One's Miami Grand Prix. Said that a contract dated May 1st reportedly stated that the $100,000 US fee rather would be paid in 2 installments, and that all payments shall be made via cash or pursuant to written directions. That seems a little sus, right? Because big business people, yeah, they do deal in cash, but maybe he doesn't want a track record of that by it being cash or any type of bank related transactions. We'll say it that way. Now, the agreement was said to be made with Janice Combs Music Holdings Incorporated. Where's she got some music at? Really? Said that less than a year later, Diddy's homes were raided by the FBI in March of 2024 as multiple civil lawsuits mounted. So he knew that these people were coming after his money. Clearly after Cassie sued him for alleged $30 to $50 million for the lawsuit she filed for him, or on him rather, that he settled within 24 hours, right? So it said that by September of 2024 that he was federally indicted on several charges, as we all know. Continuing on, in July of 2025, a grand jury acquitted him of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking, but convicted him on 2 counts of transportation of the purpose of prostitution. Said he was sentenced to 4 years and 2 months in prison, fined $500,000, and placed on supervised release. Now, Diddy is currently serving his sentence at Fort Dix in New Jersey. He has since settled several civil cases, at which he has more coming. That's probably why he's hiding money, including one filed by ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura, which was reported, they're saying here, $20 million. I read somewhere else it was from the tune of 30 to 50. So we'll take 20 since they said it here. What do you guys think about that? He could be in trouble for hiding money, because anytime you are convicted of anything sex crime related, they will freeze your money, because it said that your money, it could be alleged that some of that money that you have on your person was used in trafficking purposes, okay, or for sexually or prostitution, especially if you charge with prostitution, because we all know that is the exchange for sexual needs in terms of money, right? So we'll see. We'll keep our eyes and ears open on that. We'll see what happens with that. But Janice Combs, your hands are not clean, baby, because there's a whole lot of things that we've heard that your ass was involved in as related to your son. Let's get into this Candy Burris and Todd Tucker news, child, because we got an update. I just talked about them yesterday, and I swear they are back in my news again today. And Candy has also spoken out on some things. We're going to get into that too. All right. Right here on my show. Shout out to the Jasmine Brand. Let's get into it. Todd Tucker, you guys, slams Candy Burris in divorce court documents and claims that she made travel and scheduling decisions regarding their children without consulting him. Now, Todd is their father, but Todd, you ain't doing a hot damn thing for your kids. According to Candy, you're not paying anything as related to your children. You're not helping with childcare. You will click your live child to do this daddy daycare bullshit. But Candy said that's all lies and cap. Okay, but let's get into this, because Todd is fighting back. Ciao. So court document filings in the divorce between Candy Burris and Todd Tucker revealed that Todd is pushing back aggressively and asking the court for expanded authority over their children. Now, according to Urban Bell magazine, Todd is requesting that a Fulton County judge designate him as the temporary primary custodial parent, arguing that he has been the children's main caregiver while Candy has worked out of state. Now, he claims the responsibility for daily routines like schooling, supervision, and transportation, and disputes assertions that he has interfered with Candy's parenting time. Candy seems to have filed another motion that definitely says otherwise. Okay. Now, Todd also challenges Candy's account of a Christmas travel dispute, stating that he personally transported the children to New York so that she could spend the holidays with them. Now, he contends that tensions arose because travel plans were made without his consultation, not because he attempted to block access. Now, on child support, Todd denies neglecting financial responsibilities, saying that expenses were divided by mutual agreement and noting the couple's shared property holdings. Well, share property, because Candy bought their house prior to you. Now, said that he maintains that court intervention is only necessary due to unresolved scheduling disagreements. All right, so Todd is pushing back. He's not allowing Candy to put out any narratives, file any more motions with the courts, saying that he did not or does not help with the children financially or physically. I told you guys Todd is publicly dating some woman. I showed you guys the picture the other day. And I said the other day, if you got money to take bitches out and you got money to pay to help with child care and everything else for your kids, Candy should not be doing that because you guys share the responsibility of these kids. Y'all wanted these children. So if Candy has to get a nanny, if the nanny is $4,500, you split that shit down the middle and you pay half and let her pay half. All right. In terms of the bills, I told you guys Candy was saying once she filed for divorce, Todd became bitter and decided he was not going to pay shit anymore. And all of the responsibility fell on her. Todd is traveling. Todd is doing what Todd wants to do. So I'm not sure what this particular motion that he just filed with the courts saying that Candy's doing things with the children without consulting him. I'm not sure what that is about, but it's looking like this situation in this divorce between Candy and Todd is starting to get very, very sticky. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Let's get into the next topic with Candy and Todd, because Todd is doing the fucking most, and Candy has now spoken out in a statement. Let's get that up there so y'all can see it. Todd, I was pulling for you. I was rooting for you in the beginning. I don't know no more. I don't know. I'm on Candy's side now. Because at first I was like, damn, Candy. Now I'm like, Todd, yeah, you a fuck nigga, right? You a fuck nigga for real now. All right. Shout out to Natural Diva because this is where I saw it. It says that let's get into it. So Candy made a statement with everything going on. She's upset, of course, that Todd is disrespecting her. Y'all know they are still married. The divorce is not final, but Candy has talked about Todd publicly being out with multiple women, not just this one woman. So the reason for their divorce is because Todd stepped out of their marriage. But 6 months into their marriage, I told you guys that Todd was saying that Candy introduced threesomes into their marriage because they were not happy intellectually. So Candy was trying to spice up the marriage, in which that totally backfired. And I keep saying, whenever you play with Pandora's box, not necessarily what's in that box is going to keep your marriage or give you what you think that it's going to give you. Okay, I think Candy thought about bringing a third person into their marriage to spice things up. Todd was saying he didn't necessarily want to do it, but he went along with it to please Candy. And now, as you guys can see, their relationship and their marriage has gone downhill. I don't know why you guys' marriage was, because Candy was super freak, and we hear Todd is as well. All right. It's weird to me. 6 months into your marriage, things went downhill. I feel like Todd more so was feeling still bitter about that whole prenup situation. He didn't want to sign one. He was still feeling bitter and upset. In addition to Mama Joyce being in the middle of all of their bullshit. In addition to maybe Candy maybe wanting things to be her way, being that she's the breadwinner. Sometimes when a woman makes more money than a man, she kind of starts feeling herself. And I'm not saying that Candy did that. I'm just saying hypothetically. But there's a lot of things. We can't just blame Todd because a marriage takes two people. I feel like maybe Candy probably got on his nerves a little bit and kind of push things to be the way that they are. It's never a reason for anyone to step out and cheat. If you're not happy, leave the fucking relationship and file for divorce. I always say that. There's never a reason to cheat. Todd, 6 months in, if you were not happy, you should have got a divorce or an annulment and moved the fuck on. But I feel like you were happy with the lifestyle that Kandi was able to provide for you. You were loving living in a huge, nice mansion because it was an upgrade from your deluxe apartment in the sky high in New York, right? Right. So let's get into what Kandi had to say in her statement. This is a recent statement from Kandi. Kandi says, I spent years fighting for this family, believing in us, even on the days when it felt impossible. To find out the person that I trusted with my whole soul was entertaining other women, that's plural, behind my back. It shatters something in me that I don't know how to fix. I'm trying to stay strong for my kids, but inside I feel like I'm drowning in a pain I never saw coming. I don't feel like Kandi and Todd's relationship was built on a stern foundation. At the end of the day, there's a crack somewhere that occurred prior to them getting married, and I feel like they kind of pushed this marriage situation. I think had they waited to get married and sought counseling prior to them getting married to find out what was this little evil spirit that was lurking that caused the two of them to be arguing on the day prior to and the day of their wedding, because that's never a good thing. That's never a good sign. The day of your wedding and the day prior to your wedding, you guys are damn near not speaking. You guys are arguing. Todd is just like, fuck this. And y'all know it was a whole attitude. Y'all saw the whole marriage special. And of course, things do get edited. But at the end of the day, you guys ultimately should not be arguing about no fucking prenup the day of or the day or Kandi telling him, well, if you don't sign, ain't gonna be no marriage. And then Todd's just like, well, fuck this whole thing. And that's all y'all think about is money. Y'all saw the whole interaction. It was given too much. And I feel like Todd really never got over that, but he went along with it because, one, I feel like deep down he did love Kandi, but he did not like Kandi in that moment. And my thing is, if you're choosing to marry someone, you got to be all in, both feet in. You can't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. But I feel like this marriage did serve Todd more so than it did Kandi. I feel like Kandi was tired of not being married. She's watching all of her friends around her be married. She was ready to move to that next step in her life. You guys have seen on Real Housewives of Atlanta, every single boyfriend that Kandi has ever had, she thought about getting married, right? AJ, the guy that passed away, she was set to marry him. He had like 6, 7, 8 kids with about 4, 5 baby mamas, okay? Mama Joyce never liked any guy that she ever dated because Mama Joyce felt like that was pushing her out of the way because she was worried about Candi's money, right? Mama Joyce was more so worried about lifestyle versus Candi's happiness. She didn't give a fuck. And she was also, in addition to stealing money from Kandi, to go and gamble. Kandi called her out at the reunion, talking about Mama Joyce was writing checks on her account and stealing money and gambling her money off. But at the end of the day, in terms of Kandi and Todd, I feel like you guys did not have a stern foundation going into your marriage. There were already things going on. There were underlying issues that you guys should have worked out prior to. It's insane. 6 months into your marriage, you guys are newlyweds. Y'all should be still in a happy place. Y'all should be in marital bliss. Y'all should be having lots and lots of sex, traveling, enjoying one another, not arguing, not sitting in therapy sessions trying to figure out why you only have an sex one time a week. Because that's exactly what was going on. And then for Todd to be stepping out, I feel like, Todd, this was your way of punishing Kandi. I feel like this was your way of using that situation to your own advantage, to feel like you were one-upping someone. It's called emotional control and abuse. That's what it's called. When a person uses other women to throw up in your face for their own personal self-gratification, that could be seen as a form of emotional and psychological abuse. And I feel like Todd was doing it as his get back on Kandi for doing what he felt she did to him. Maybe he felt demasculated in the situation. I don't know. But Kandi pretty much is putting out there how she felt she was fighting for this family. She loved Todd. She wanted family with Todd. As you guys can see, they have 2 children together. She was trying to have the normal relationship. But when she saw things were cracking and things going, this way, the two of them were growing apart, she said, well, hey, I don't want to lose my marriage. I don't want this to be a public thing. We just got married. I don't want to be 6 months in and it be all over the tabloids and we get divorced. Let's bring somebody else into this situation. And it made it worse. That's never a good thing. I don't know why people always think that makes it that will fix your. That is not the glue to fix your relationship. If you have to bring in a foreign object into your bedroom, Biblically, it's not right. Now, yes, you're going to probably have a lot of fun if that's something that you're into, but ultimately, you got to think about it. What if this person come in and outperform you, and then your spouse enjoy this person more than you? Like mentally, intimacy is more mental than physical, because you got to be into it mentally, okay? It's too many hands touching. It's too many body fluids in there. It's too many, it's too much going on in there. So mentally, how are you able to stimulate your spouse when you have another hand coming in and touching in places that only you should be touching said spouse, right? It just does not give. And I don't know, that's a whole Hollywood type situation where people like to normalize this toxicity and this irregular type of sexual contact between two people that or three people that should only become two. Okay. Candy, when you stood before Todd, you and Todd were standing at the altar, not you, Todd, and a third person. Okay, and people need to understand that. Stop bringing people into your bedroom. Stop bringing people into your marriage. It don't fix it. It fucks it up. I promise you. I never felt like I wanted a threesome. Never. I done told y'all, bitch, I could be 5 people if I get my head right. If I get my head right, I can be 5 people, and you can think it's 5 people in this bitch. For real. Candy, you got a whole sex line, baby. You didn't need to bring a third person up in your bedroom and fuck up your relationship. You have to do that. If you had to do a roundhouse off the dresser, grab onto the ceiling fan, let go, fall on the dick, do what you gotta do. But don't bring another bitch in your bedroom. Did I just help somebody? God, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help somebody here. Never ever will another bitch be in my house, in my bed, talking about me. Yeah. We can't fix this shit. The devil is a lie. Okay. Candy, prayers to you. Let me stretch my hand to you, because you fucked it up. You did that by bringing somebody else in. That's never ever, honey, the glue that fixed nothing. Let's move into, okay. Get your head right. You get your head right, you can be anybody. Okay. You got to go in there and slide on the good lace front, honey. Go in there, put that teddy on and get in here and get to work. Shit. Fuck out of here. Bring no bitch up. I wish the fuck I would bring another bitch in my house. Talking about some, who? Huh. Anything you can do, I can do better. Okay. Bitch, I come up in that room. My husband be like, who you? Who you want me to be? That's what you tell his ass. Who you need me to be? Okay. Fuck out of here. Girl, bye. You Candy Burrs. Candy Billy Goat Burrs, to be exact. As many bitches, as many men you done fucked in the industry. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be too raw. The kids are in school. But as many men we done heard that you done fucked in this industry, Candy, you done been with married men. And bitch, you mean to tell me that you get married and you can't please your own man? I'm trying to move on, y'all. I'm trying to move on. But this shit is just, it's sending me. This shit is frying me, okay? This is frying me. Shout out to OMFG Reality TV, because y'all know I can stay on it. I can stay on it, honey. I'm trying. Yes, I'm going off. Girl, what the? Yeah. Girl, you got bedroom Candy. You doing FTX dungeon shows up there, half dressed, gyrating and carrying on, and another bitch got to come in here and please your man. Girl, you supposed to be doing splits on dicks in here. Girl, Bear Collective. Okay, we on Bear Collective now. Todd, I don't know. Todd out here like this now. He bitch watching. Todd out here bitch watching and thought shopping. Because your ass over there can't get it together. Girl, oh Lord, you supposed to be wrapping around his ass like an anaconda up in that bitch. The Bear Collective season 6 trailer is here, girl. We about to look at it, okay? Because I gotta move on. Bear Collective does premiere this Friday, 8/7 Central on the OWN station, okay? We're moving on. I'm done with them because they're gonna have me in here. I ain't ready. No way. So let's get into this trailer, honey, that's been released. I will be watching because I am a fan of Bear Collective, all right?
And you feel it? Gonna take a real quick selfie. You know how I got.
Carrie's a content creator.
That's right.
Everybody say Belle.
Belle.
No, they love
She lying.
Calm down.
I don't rock them.
Y'all have really been showing y'all ass.
Oh my God, like we're back at it once again.
I am feeling Selena with this bob look. Selena, keep that, sis. Okay, keep the bob because it's making you look young out here. Okay, she look like one of her daughters sitting there.
Dr. Marie Monroe. I love you. I was not expecting to see you this soon.
My lifestyle popping, bottom to the top. You will never top it.
Bad bitch is here. Oh my God. My leg is throbbing.
I was hospitalized for about 4 days. It was crazy. Come to find out, I had blood clots from my knee up into my groin area and also my lung. I literally almost.
Words to the wise, and I'm glad she mentioned that. For those of you that like to cross your legs a lot at the knee, okay, if you cross your legs at the knee, they're saying it's not healthy to do that because you can get what they call it, the varicose veins as well as blood clots by doing it. So I know it's old fashioned to cross your legs at the ankles. It'll make you look like an old ass woman, but it is not healthy to cross your legs at the knee. Just, just a little.
Died.
Blood clots are serious. They would kill you.
I just didn't know. Were you afraid that you would lose me?
I'm going to miss you. I'm not going to find another one of you.
Why? It feel like my body.
That doesn't sound right. She said, "Are you afraid that you're gonna lose me?" I'm gonna miss you. I ain't gonna find you. You say yeah, but
It's just breaking down. It's a little overwhelming.
Feeling like $1 million all one. I'm a baddie and I know it.
I look like a bride.
I still have anxiety through the roof.
I heard I got a baby. I don't necessarily hearsay. I have a lot of made up lies and rumors.
Who said what now?
No, he did. So Carrie, something about you and the baby.
Man, and what?
Right before we get married, if Mike stepped out on me and fathered the child, it would not, I would be gone.
Taking up my space, 'cause now you know my name.
What's wrong with you?
I don't want to talk about it.
Girl, talk about it. What's wrong? Cedric is back with his ex-girlfriend. He pretended to break up with her. Got with me, but he never cut off communication with her.
I don't want to hear this shit because this is what was going on when y'all ass was married before. Cedric been a dog out here with his lavender ass. Cedric is gay. Shit, I said it. Okay, I'm not gonna say allegedly. Maybe. The nigga is moist. You running behind this moist, disrespectful ass ninja, Marie. You done had 2 BBLs and you can't find no better man than that. The hell?
Lying.
I'm sick of you and these damn finger waves too. If you don't go out here and find you a real man, you running behind Cedric with his more silly ass.
And playing in my face the entire time of our relationship, and he's with her. And you sleeping with me?
Oh, Marie, I'm so sorry.
You doing too much. That's what they say to me.
I need Brick and Spoon to be
I need you off the show because you bring nothing.
where it's supposed to be. We opened the Mobile location of Brick and Spoon, and with the economy right now, it's really hurting us. We're just trying to, keep things together. I am accustomed to success.
Sometimes
I feel like they brought this heifer here on the show to try to replace Akeisha. That's what you're doing. I see y'all, Carlos. You brought this new chick on the show trying to replace Akeisha, and she ain't giving what Akeisha gave. I'm sorry. I don't like her. She's a snooze fest. Yeah, she don't fit with the bells. I'm sorry. And her husband, why is he there too? Okay, goodbye to both of y'all.
you got crypto losses.
Dealing with an unsuccessful moment,
I think the best thing for us to do is to sell it.
it's an ugly truth for me right now. Like, I'm having to get rid of my store or lose my store or sell my store. All the work that we put in here.
Main character energy, oh yeah.
I just wanted my own talk show. With the gland of it all, he didn't really support it. But he likes for you to depend on him. And
Absolutely.
The last time you got
It's amazing how these two are close friends. and have the same shit going on. Both y'all men ain't shit. And I said it right here on my show. Okay. Yes, Letitia, fake Boosie, aka Glendale, ain't shit either. Okay. You still with him and blaming everybody else on the cast for his infidelities. And Tisha, why you got your head, your ass over there? Why you got your big wide back ass up over there on Bell Collective, girl? You need to be home checking on Marceau while he's on the internet looking at booties online, okay? And fantasizing about other women besides you.
I think Glenn and I, we were standing with each other. But since the reunion, we are back in the same space. Now it's time for me to empower myself, just like I empower other women.
When you empowered other women?
Don't have your ring on.
I don't.
If I'm invited to an event, I'm going to have my ring on, so it has to be something more to this story.
And sometimes with Glenn, loving myself always makes him feel like I'm loving him less.
It's no in between. You don't think she can love herself, learn how to be self-sufficient?
I was about to say, why the fuck they got TD Jakes on Bell Collective? Yo, I was about to say, Carlos, why y'all got TD Jakes on Bell Collective? That's not him though.
While loving you even more?
I want to be celibate.
You just said you don't want your husband.
No, I'm talking about
Crazy as
energy.
hell.
So do you still want to be married?
I don't know.
Marie, why your 11 months pregnant looking ass sitting up here talking about some you want to be celibate and you fully married? Your husband already fucking cheating on you. You just giving him an open door to go do the shit for real now, right? Like you just giving him an open door sitting up here looking like a big ass moose with this cape on, super moose. That's what your ass looking like with this crazy ass, too much blue magic on this damn wig having ass. Girl, you gonna be celibate and married. Your husband is already stepping out with beaches. Girl.
I just thought that everything should be better by now.
This is the storyline y'all let her have. Carlos.
Oh my God, don't tell me that.
What happened?
Oh my God.
Oh, I found my daddy. I think he had a stroke. Daddy, I love you. So have you seen Latrice since the reunion?
You and Letitia got to talk.
No, we do not. I'm going to stay clear of Miss Pearson.
Letitia and Latrice have a sisterly bond.
I feel like I'm being pulled to choose a side.
Hey,
You feel that way?
Yeah.
What Letitia don't know that I know about her is that she's contacted my ex-employees to get information about me. Like, I just don't respect it. You're contacting my ex-employees behind my back.
No.
Bitch, she lying.
Now I think I might know what they're talking about right here. You guys remember when I shared with you guys that there was another incident that happened in Latrice's and Cliff's place of business with one of their employees. That I think she was a bartender, where it's alleged that Cliff put hands on them. So I feel like she's asking, or that Letitia was going behind the scenes and asking about said incident, because y'all know the city they stay in is like super small, so all this shit here gonna be probably in the news and everywhere. But Cliff and them, it's like a whole lawsuit against Cliff and Latrice because Cliff put his hands on one of the female bartenders who used to work for their bar called Taste. Okay, y'all remember we talked about that? That's probably what she's talking about here.
Get a real business to understand how business works.
You have a brand. Look at me.
At this point, I mean, the collective cannot go on if these two cannot coexist. How can we proceed?
Goddamn bills are back.
Indeed, they are. Girl, I would be watching though. Okay. Yes, that gave what it needed to give. See, I want to do my commentary in between y'all because the trailer was kind of long. Y'all know how YouTube is. I got to be creative. All right, we got to stop, talk our shit, play, stop. Y'all know. So I hope you guys enjoyed that trailer. Right? Let's get into some mess. We got what, 2 more topics, and then we got to go. We got some Nicole Murphy with her whole ass is in my news today because y'all know she loved to be with everybody's husband, girl. And wait till you find out who she's messing with. Ooh, y'all about to gag, honey, because I sure was gagging and damn near threw up. All right, let's get into it. Shout out to Celebrity Scoop, and they are very reputable, so I do like reporting from them as well. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. All right. Eddie Murphy's ex-wife, whole ass Nicole Murphy, who is also known, girl, for being the other woman in both Lil Rashawn. Y'all know who she is, honey. Okay. from Boomerang. Okay, y'all remember her from Boomerang? And Lisa Ray McCoy's marriage, okay, is now allegedly dating Stephon Diggs. So she been seen with Stephon Diggs. Y'all know Stephon with everybody. All right, Stephon don't give a hot damn. Stephon, now she's been seen, they're saying she's been seen with Stephon Diggs. Could she also been one of the alleged women in the hotel that he had laid up? Because y'all know they said the girl, what's her name, Ree or something like that, where she also dated Offset as well. But now they're saying that Nicole Murphy is messing around with Stephon Diggs. So could that be another reason why Cardi decided to cut all ties with him as well, in addition to all his baby mamas and other side biatches that Nicole Murphy, who still looks great, by the way, for her age, okay? So she's still able to pull a dude out here. So y'all know that that's Antoine, that's who Layla Rashawn is married to, and then that's Lisa Ray McCoy's ex-husband, who was the prime minister over there in Turks and Caicos, right? But Lisa Ray already done talked about how Nicole Murphy came in between her marriage and was taking personal flights on their private jet, coming to hang out with her husband, unbeknownst to Lisa Ray. And also Antoine Fuqua, which is a producer in Hollywood, right? Pre, thank y'all, Pre. So Pre girl was also said to be messing with Stephon Diggs as well. Y'all excuse me, my nasal spray dripping. Sorry. Whew. All right, back in the character. So Layla Rashawn, this is her husband, but while Antoine Fuqua was out of the States filming a movie, this thing right here, Nicole Murphy, flew her ass over to where he was. And y'all remember the pictures got out where she was seen tongue kissing him down in like a little alley. So she was over there being his little side piece while Layla Rashawn was home being a nice little doting wife, only to find out through TMZ and other social media outlets that Nicole Murphy with her whole ass, with her 40,000 miles on her damn walk down there, was yet again messing with somebody else's man. So now, of course, everybody knows that publicly Cardi B was dating Stephon Diggs. So tell me why this heifer right here, okay, why this heifer right here done found her ass in the middle of their situation. Like, y'all let me know that. Let me know that why Nicole Murphy's whole ass. Okay, she's a pretty girl. Okay, she's a pretty girl. Y'all know she's married to Eddie Murphy. She's still holding on to that Murphy name so she can be relevant. But tell me why her ass have been known to be, and why I said that she's out here with Stephon Diggs, okay? Who's with everybody. And who is said to be having twins on the way with somebody else. Like, damn, he must have some good peen. That must be what it is. He must have some good peen. That's what it's giving. Because ain't nowhere in the hell he getting all these beautiful women. I mean, he ain't Denzel or nobody. He ain't Boris Kojo or nobody. But, usually when you have these athletes who are, mid-fine, we say mid-fine because I feel like he's mid-fine. He have more features as well about himself. But I feel like the only reason these women flock to him is because the word and got around. He got good peen and they want to find out. But y'all know Nicole Murphy has never been a stranger child to anybody's peen, whether they're married or not. But that's the word on the street that she child is out here messing with Stephon Diggs. Let's move along. While we're talking about Cardi B, since we mentioned her, let's get into this. Shout out to my mixtapes. They are also reputable as well, so I will report on them. Cardi B has some things to say. All right, Cardi B says, Cardi B claims that men prefer less attractive women because they are more submissive than perfect 10s. All right, child, do y'all believe that? You guys believe that? Let's get into it. So she also goes on to say that this was not what the live was about. This was about how men are intimidated of women that make their own money because they're not as easy to control. I can see that. And not a man told me why he rather date 6s and not 10s. Said that y'all want to make it about me so people can bully me. So y'all know they've been really going in on Cardi since this whole situation between she and Stephon Diggs. A lot of people are inserting and giving their comments. But again, you are a public figure. You put your business out there, so people do have a right to speak on it. All right. So this person named Nandi says that you actually call yourself a perfect 10. Well, yeah, after all these damn surgeries, I guess. I mean, y'all say what you want to say about Cardi. Her body is T, okay? No homo. No homo. Her body is T. Y'all know she has some work done to her face. Okay, if y'all look at her back in the Love and Hip Hop days, she don't look the same. You tell she has some nips and tucks done. She absolutely had her nose done. She had a Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street. She had an Oscar the Grouch nose prior to her coming up on some money and whatnot. Right? But let's continue. Yeah, girl, you had that Oscar the Grouch snap. But Cardi B goes on to say that I didn't, but I am pretty face, pretty frame, little feet, smell good, never got an odor, even when it's that time of the month. Got that grippy, grippy, street smart, a hustler, rich AF, which is a God-fearing woman, really? Says that, baby, I can upgrade a man's life and buy yours a perfect 10, but you're a perfect 10 after surgery. Right? I mean, you're a perfect 10, but only by way of surgery, okay? Yeah, you was not a 10, girl, from prior to that. You were not a 10 because your teeth was fucked up. You had a big-ass nose. You know, you had a few other things that you had to fix. But, you know, when people come up on money, it's expected. When you come up on a few millions, you should fix the things that you need to fix so that you can be a bad bitch out here. So I ain't mad about it, okay? But she said she got that grippy, which is probably why Stephon Diggs is fucking with you in the first place, because he liked pretty girls with good wop. So it is what it is. Cardi is said to be a freak, and that was right up his alley, and it worked for as long as it worked for. And now that you stuck with his baby girl, good luck to you, right? What do y'all think about it, girl? What y'all think? Y'all sound off on that. All right. But that's it for my show, guys. I will be back for a pop-in, so please keep your notifications on so you guys will know when. Right. Miss Me would buy your child. Cardi, with all the money you have, let me be honest with you, sweetheart. All right. With all the money that you have, you can't buy mine. I bet you that shit. Now, he'll listen to your music, but bitch, he'll never fuck you. And that's on period. All right. I put my life on that. But thank you guys for being here. To my Top Flight Mods True TV podcast, Rose Armstead and Tiffany Thomas. Thank you guys for doing an awesome job of modding, because you guys do y'all always do a great job. Shout out to the 324 watching. Okay. Y'all said great show. Thank you guys. Okay. Even when I chop my show, I try to give you guys an awesome show with great topics. Okay. But I will be back with more news that you guys, I know y'all can use. All right. Shout out to my Caramellians in the chat. Shout out to the haters, because hey, views matter like Black Lives, girl. And shout out to all the content creators that joined this live as well. Thank you all for being here. Until the next one, I gotta go. Okay. And bye. Let's do this one.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hating like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, it's your loss. I got my mind on the facts, I'm a python. Grab what I like real fast, choke until I have everything I attack, everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see matter of fact. I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it. What I need next. If I could just believe, then I know I can turn all of my thoughts into a real threat. Cause I'm my own worst enemy. Only if I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed, and everything I do the best. And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.